Welcome to Fan Mail. Today,
that's your spooky voice. That's the
scary
spooky voice.
Spooky.
That's my hungover voice.
It's me, Mike Johnson.
Well, I'm Herman Monster, and joining me today is Batman and Tie-Dye Man.
Which one do you want saving you, bro?
Oh no, you've come as Dude Love from 1990s WWF.
That'd be sick.
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy.
You forgot about Dude Love, the greatest wrestler of all
All
time.
this business.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember an interview that Mick Foley did once that said that of all the 3 characters he did, Dude Love was his least favorite because it was literally porn music that they used for his entrance.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. What up, Dark Page? What up, Bill?
Pacifist. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I actually didn't know we were dressing up today. Nobody told me.
Come on, Morgan.
And then you dressed
showed
up anyway.
Full costume.
This is my Gentle Barn shirt,
Uh-huh.
and this is the hat I wear every day when I leave the house.
Yeah,
And
okay.
the hat,
That's not a
the hat,
costume.
the hat comes with the shirt, right?
I mean, it's a costume, as in it's a cost. It's me.
Yeah,
the only thing
I'm
I could
Batman.
wear.
I'm Batman.
Which Batman do you think you look the most like?
I look like the new Batman the most
No.
because I'm so young.
What's the in Batman Beyond with the old Batman who's like the new Batman's like guy who's like taking care of him? He's like hell old.
Uh-huh.
What's that guy's name?
That guy's Batman.
That guy is Batman, but he's like really old and he like can't
Bruce
do
Wayne.
anything. Yeah, you're that Batman.
Well, I'll tell you what. I kind of feel like this is me now. You wear that hat all the time. I'm gonna wear this hat all the time because I'm Batman.
I found my Dying Light 2 hat, which while
don't
not
even-
particularly spooky, it does have zombie vibes. So
Yeah, it's doing
at
something.
least have a hat. Yeah.
The most disappointing part, I guess, James, is that's not even a real mask.
I was debating whether it was a CGI mask.
It's not.
Or a
Look
real
at his
mask.
eyeballs.
But here's the wild thing that's going to blow your mind, Big Morgs. The eyeballs aren't real, but the mask is. So he's like double bluffed you. Like he can turn the fake eyes off, but the mask is actually real. But I thought the mask was fake. So like this is just the insanity
I
of
mean,
James
the whole
Heaney.
thing's fake.
It's no, honestly, turn the eyes off, James. Show him the mask is real.
Okay. Hold on.
I honestly couldn't believe it myself. It's crazy.
Ew, I hate it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Wait, are you just turning on the follow eyes thing?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what,
god,
that's what he's doing. Yeah.
it's having a lot of trouble because you have the mask on.
Yeah.
Just struggling.
It's sickening.
Don't break your PC before we record today.
The problem is it's creating extra pressure on my eyeballs.
Oh my god, James, don't joke about that.
So, has this ever been done before? Because I don't just want to be a follower or a repeater, but Batman plays Spider-Man. Do they do a Batman plays other games? Does anybody do that yet?
I mean,
I'm
it's
Batman,
possible
and I
someone
play
somewhere
Spider-Man.
does it, but I don't know who or where or when.
I mean, there's Batman Dad though. He like kind of cornered the market on like bad Batman impersonations.
What's he do?
He like does stuff with his kids, like, and he's like driving around. And
Well,
and
I'm
his
not
kids
going
are
to
like,
do stuff
"Stop."
with his kids. I'm not going to do
James,
stuff with his kids. It's
Follow in
not
his
gonna be
footsteps. Get out there and do some stuff with those kids.
No way.
Put your
Batman.
mask on. Get out there. Interact with some kids.
interact with some kids.
Oh my god.
Man in a cardigan and a Batman mask walks up to your kids. What do you do?
Look at that. I'm Batman.
Oh, why would
Nice
Batman do that?
String says that there isn't anything coming up on a quick search, so this could be your ticket to fame, James.
Oh, I've been looking for an easy ride. I'm
You just
Batman.
exclusively play Marvel games though.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's even better. Batman plays Marvel games.
Because Marvel Universe could exist in like as an entertainment in the DC universe and vice versa.
Yeah.
And then you're just literally slandering every character, everything that's happening, just in character as Batman the entire time. Like,
And wait a second. Isn't Batman now open like royalty free?
Yep, you can make a Batman movie right now and then put it up on the
Is
internet.
that true?
I don't.
No.
I think it is. I think it is.
That
think
can't
one of
be.
the-
There's
you
no
think
way.
one of
Is Batman royalty free?
You think one of the most like valuable
yeah.
IPs on the planet is just copyright free?
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse
right.
will enter the public domain in 2024, Superman in 2034, and Batman in 2034. So you're a decade off.
All right. Well,
11
I'll
years.
just say I'm from the future.
But hell, if you want to go full on with Mickey Mouse, you know, you've only got to wait another 12 months until Disney files some special litigation to stop that happening.
Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to make your own Batman mask.
I made this one.
No, you didn't.
I made it special when I put it on my fucking face.
No,
Yeah.
that's not how it works. Because then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm Batman. They're gonna be like, oh, you're definitely Batman from the movie that we have copyright on from 5 years ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to lawyer up, is what you're saying.
I think you just it's not royalty free.
Okay.
All right.
Right now, it is nothing that you've mentioned so far is royalty free.
My mistake, Judge.
Well, and what does royalty free mean to you, James? This is what we need to really find out.
Royalty free means I don't gotta pay anybody for their ideas because the people that came up with this idea are dead to me.
Well,
Perfect.
they're
Yeah.
dead in the eyes of the law. But
Yeah, dead in the eyes of the law.
But
I
you-
didn't
you-
do it. I'm not responsible.
you
Dead
have
in
to
the
be
eyes of the
careful as
law.
well, though, because like when royalty free expires on, say, Batman, you could use the word Batman and you could use the character of Batman in like a work of fiction, but you couldn't use like the logo or, you know, the trademarks that they've still got active and stuff like that. So you've got to think about what you're doing. It's like those
Or you
people
could
who
just
made those.
parody it, which is what he's doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, he
This
would
is
absolutely be
bullshit,
fine doing his little
Batman.
Let's Plays because I guess it could come under parody. But
It's
you know.
definitely under parody.
Not the way I
Yeah,
play
but
it.
I mean,
People are gonna think I'm
the
Batman.
law, the law doesn't matter to the little person. No, it's a
wait,
gen-
wait.
it's a
You're
genuine-
trying to tell
no,
me
no, what I'm
that
trying to
there's
tell
an
you is that-
inequality in the practice of law between
Oh,
a poor
absolutely.
person and a rich person?
Yes, I am.
I don't buy it for 1 second. I've read the Constitution. It says everybody.
I don't mean to break your heart on this one, but the Constitution's a little bit bollocks. Oh my god. Because while you are technically correct, realistically,
Oof, that's all I needed. Thank you. Let's move on. I only want to be technically correct so that I can be considered correct.
but in reality, right? If Warner Brothers turned around and issued James with a cease and desist for his Batman Let's Plays, and had all his content taken down, and he countered that claim, and then they countered that claim, and it went to court, can James afford the lawyers? No. Can Warner
I'd
Brothers?
represent
They sure
myself
shit
and
can.
I'd go up dressed like this, and who's gonna put Batman on the wrong end of the stick? Huh?
Well, I mean, everybody. Batman is a vigilante. He's always hunted by the law.
Well, I don't remember that.
We
part of the
couldn't
story.
even afford the taxi fare to the court, never mind to file the counterclaim and everything else that comes with it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's inequality in any country, not just America. Like, you know what I mean?
You got to do,
Yeah,
but you
taxis are
got to look at it holistically, the whole thing. Because if, say, James does, you make 20 parody videos, quote unquote, and you put them up, and you're going to know that you're going to get sued. The second Warner Brothers tries to sue you, you like tell IGN or any of the big like Kotaku or anybody that's happening, publish an article about it. That
could
blows
work.
up. Then you're getting more exposure. Then eventually you can get in the court of public opinion Warner Brothers to look like the bad guy, and then you also gain a bunch of popularity.
That could work, but it's a gamble, isn't it? So,
It is a gamble, but what does he have to lose? He has nothing.
well, all of his money if he ends up in court with Warner Brothers.
What money?
What money?
What money?
Well,
I already lost my money exposing myself years ago.
Well, that's another court case that we don't need to bring up.
Apparently, you can expose yourself too much. I've learned that lesson. Good exposure only.
Pill has a good
James
point. We do know-
overexposure.
Pill has a good point that he does know one of IGN's senior editors, so he does have.
Oh, he's not that old.
He's not that old.
Come on, give him a break.
He's an old man.
He's a young dad. Where's the camera going? That's how James got in trouble.
Yes.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I haven't seen it. You watched it? You didn't go to the theater?
I've seen it.
I watched it opening day at 2 p.m. And I showed up. Oh, you know what? I showed up on time, and like there was a bunch of people there. I also saw the new Exorcist movie. It wasn't opening day, but I showed up at 2:00. I was like 10 minutes late to the movie. Like missed all of the trailers. Missed the first like 2 or 3 minutes of the movie.
That's way later than 10 minutes.
Whatever it was.
This is BS. I know whatever you're saying.
Whatever
is BS
it was,
at this point.
I showed up like 3 minutes after the movie started, so I don't want to spoil anything, but I saw the beginning of the movie, but it was like missed some of it. I was the only person in the theater, so they were running it with no one in the theater at all.
Yeah, because they knew you were coming.
They knew. I guess they knew I was coming. Well, they had canceled my ticket because I was so late that I had to go back up there and be like, "Hey, I had gotten a ticket and I couldn't find it on my phone."
Which film is this for? The Exorcist one or
the new Exorcist movie?
Where were you watching it at? Santa Monica?
AMC Broadway or AMC 7, yeah.
And what time of the day was this?
2:00.
2 in the afternoon. Opening weekend, 2 in the afternoon.
I don't know that it was opening
James,
weekend.
I think I know why you don't have any money. What were you doing at 2 in the afternoon at a movie? Good job. What are we talking about here?
I mean, what day was it? Wasn't it weekend?
Yeah,
no.
It was Thursday.
Thursday.
It was Thursday.
So
which is the new Friday, and the kids take Friday.
Right into Wednesday. It's a 7-day weekend.
No, Five Nights at Freddy had a lot of people at it, and
Kids?
really, there was some kids. There was also some older people.
PG-13, isn't it?
No, it's R. It's a Blumhouse movie.
Is it?
You know, I haven't been watching a lot like horror movies for a long time, but my girlfriend has been getting me into them. She's into them, and like the amount of like small children at these films is incredible. I have no idea why the people are bringing small children to these terrifying movies with like these graphic and like very adult content and blood and gore and stuff.
Did Zach tell you about
crazy.
the time that he went to see Jackass 4 and someone brought some young kids with them and he was like, I have to leave the movie theater because I cannot watch this movie with young kids in the theater. It was like,
I've had him like right behind me, like talking the whole time during the movie, and I'm like, what is happening? Or like some kid will like say something ornery like in like at a silent point in the film and everyone laughs, and I'm like, no, don't encourage him.
Kill him. Everyone.
We gotta get this kid.
Everyone get him.
We need some social justice on this kid.
Interestingly enough, Five Nights at Freddy's is rated 15 in this country.
What the hell is rated 15?
That's a fake rating. What does that mean?
It means that you have to be at least 15 years of age to see it.
Oh,
and
like
what's
RPG-13.
Yeah, exactly. It's different, different numbers, but yeah, it's equivalent to PG-13.
Is it has to, or is it suggested?
No, it's mandatory. So like you cannot see it if you're
even if a parent brings you.
What?
What if you know a guy at the theater that will do it illegally?
I mean, sure, why not? But
Busted.
but that's interesting because the theater was probably about half full at best. Like it wasn't packed out, which is interesting because apparently a lot of people have gone to see it.
Did you see it? Are you saying you saw it?
Yeah. I went to see it yesterday.
Oh, what did you think?
I wasn't a fan. No,
it was awful. It was
Wait,
awful.
really?
Was
it bad?
Awful. I mean, I'll watch it again, but it was awful.
Wait, what?
I will tell you the problem with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Five Nights at Freddy's is a video game franchise that is built on the concept of jump scares. Now, it's all about, that game is all about building up tension, and then a jump scare, right? That's what it's all about. You never, in the games, you never ever see Exactly. In the it's very much like making love to a beautiful woman. Now, in the
Oh, we lost Danny.
in the games, right?
James, stop using computer effects to follow your face around and make your eyes weird.
You're making everyone feel a bit uncomfortable with that. Yeah. In the video games, you never ever see the animatronics move except under some very specific circumstances. Like what happens is you switch between the cameras, and when you switch back again, they'll have moved, but they're still. You know what I mean?
We've all played the game, right? Yeah.
Well, people who played may have not played the game,
I like
but you know what I'm
listening
saying.
to Danny explain.
You think that Pill and Dark Page haven't played the game? That's
Sure.
rude.
Okay. Well, fine. But all I'm saying is that in the movie, it doesn't really work because you see the animatronics move all the time, and you kind of know they're going to attack or something's going to happen before it actually happens. Like there's no there's probably 1.5 jump scares in the whole film, and even those you know they're going to happen. It's not scary, and it's not really that gruesome either. Like it's. And then there's like this plot attached to it, which is I mean the plot was like a bit.
Well,
sure.
Here's the thing. I thought the plot was awful.
Guys, I don't know why we're sitting around talking about a movie. Why don't you guys start a podcast and then you can do it all over there?
Because this is a video game related movie, therefore I consider it on topic.
I do too.
Well, all movies have a video aspect to them, which is like a video game.
You're an idiot.
I thought the plot was such bullshit. What's
this? Is I bought a really cheap
no, okay, because you've got no AC
laptop desk, and it had it's got a little USB thing in it, and it includes this bendy USB fan
that came with the desk.
Yeah, it's like a little a lap desk, so you can have your laptop in bed.
Okay, and which dollar store did you buy this monstrosity from?
I got it from the grocery outlet.
Great. Sorry, James.
But anyways,
no controls.
The plot was such bullshit that I came home immediately. Or not immediately. First, I complained to Aaron about it and complained for a while. But then late at night,
you didn't get a glass of water or anything?
I got a glass of water. And then I searched it.
Wait, you didn't make a drink?
Okay, it was ice and the drink was rum. What are you going to do? But the thing is the plot actually is from the game. That stupid plot from the movie, which I won't say what it is, but it's actually the same lore of the game. I did not know that.
It's very similar, but the difference is...
Hey, no spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying the difference between the game and the movie is that the game revealed the story in a very cryptic way over time. And I mean over 4 different games worth of time.
And the movie straps you down like you're the victim in Clockwork Orange, and instead of keeping your eyes open, it just spoon feeds you the plot.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like the plot in Five Nights at Freddy's was secondary to the game, but it was interesting because it was a mystery for literally most of the time you were playing it, right? Like it's only rarely, and a lot of it was kind of vague as well. So it was open to interpretation somewhat. So I think the mystery was the compelling thing about it, whereas with the movie, it was just kind of like, here's a very generic plot about.
Do you think that they didn't reveal the plot because they didn't know it over the course of the games and they were writing it as they went?
100%.
Okay, that's I figured.
Yeah. But so the movie, if you can get over the fact that the story is super cheesy and that it is not a scary movie, I think setting those things aside, which is pretty tough for a horror movie, it's a fun time. But
they made a bunch of money, so it doesn't. Whatever you guys are saying doesn't matter.
So much money.
They made a lot of money already.
They've broken all the records. Like all the money that the Halloween, I think it's Halloween.
Can you take care of that? Pill's request. He subbed for a very specific reason.
What is sub to mute James? Sure, why not? I tell you the only reason why I felt like it mattered. The reason why is because based on the after credit scenes, there are after credit scenes. There's probably going to be a sequel.
Oh, I did not stay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. How else are they going to squeeze an extra $1 billion out of that thing?
Yeah, but if the first one doesn't do very well, the second one may either not happen or may not do very well.
But
first
it's
one-
crushing it.
The
Have you
first
looked
one
at the
made
numbers?
more money than Halloween Ends from when it released all the way till today.
It's a Halloween movie on Halloween. Of course, it's crushing it, but that doesn't mean people are going to walk away happy and want
I
to
think
go
it
back
has,
to
it
see the
had
second.
like,
They made
it had
more
like the
money
same
than the-
opening as Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it made more
Yeah,
money than the Halloween movie.
I agree, because
all
people
the way
are going
for
like,
over the year.
yeah,
that's out.
of course. That's because one, people who are fans of the video game, like everyone who's ever played it, is obviously going to go and see it. Two, it's a movie that looks like it's about scary animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese on Halloween weekend. So of course people are going to go and see it. What I'm saying is when they leave the theater with a bad taste in their mouths because it's not that great, are they going to go and see the sequel? That's all I'm saying.
Here's the thing: everybody except for critics are saying that they love it. People are saying they love it.
Who's saying really? I didn't think it was that great, but I mean, I'm sure some of the fanboys are going to like
Five Nights
it.
at Freddy's is a great film. Its cinematography is incredible.
Who in the chat has seen Five Nights at Freddy's and who liked it and who didn't? Just curious.
Well, we're a different kind of people. We are sophisticated.
I didn't like it.
For...
You didn't like it. Zach doesn't like it. So I don't know who doesn't. Well, I don't want to. No, I think he did see it. I always apparently tell lies about Zach.
Blue collar people. Somebody like Morgan's gonna love it.
I'm just a regular guy.
But you've not seen it yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm looking for other films that are in the same vein.
I would wait for it to come out on Amazon /
No, you got to
Twitch
see it in the
/
theater.
Netflix
It's a
/
terrible movie, but it's fun to see in the theater.
I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, it wasn't the worst film I've seen. I gave it about a 6 out of 10. But
Yeah, I'd
it
say
looks
6 out of 10
beautiful.
is
Like
fair.
it was very nicely put together, as in visually. Like it looks like the right setting and everything else. Like it was. It looked nice. And there was a couple of gruesome-ish bits in it. I don't want to spoil
a
it.
little,
But
not that gory. It was not
No.
a Gorno, that's for sure. But
No.
I also saw the new Exorcist movie, and that movie was scary as hell. That was real scary.
No, that movie was garbage.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, well, I mean, I think it was pretty scary.
All right, Five Nights at Freddy's opened at 78 million. Here are some other movies that are between 80 million and below. Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the
Harry
Clones,
Potter
yeah.
and the Half-Blood Prince, 77 million.
Harry
I Am
Pottings.
Legend, 77. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, 77. The Da Vinci Code, 77. Avatar, 77. Halloween, 76. Ant-Man and the Wasp, 75. It's beating all of these. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, 75. Star Trek, 75. Zootopia, 75. Fantastic Beasts, 75. John Wick, Chapter 4, 73. It's beating all of these. How about this? 72 million opening weekend. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Did Titanic now have like a record opening weekend? Is that not?
No, it just had a long run and everybody saw it like 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You
know
know,
what?
the overall.
So
Yeah.
was that movie over 3 hours long? Did you heard about this new movie? I know this is not a movie podcast, but the new Scorsese film is 3.5 hours long, and people are putting an intermission.
Flowers under the. There is an intermission.
Some theaters are doing it, and they're getting in trouble because Scorsese's pissed. His movie is meant to be seen in one sitting.
In pissy pants. You're supposed to be wearing pants covered in
Exactly.
piss.
Exactly. No, because he wants you to have to come back and see it a second time to see the parts that you missed.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably more that let me get my lines right. There's a bag of chips in it for you. He wanted you to see it as he intended, which was not without an intermission in the middle, I imagine.
Oh man, I can't believe all of the movies this is crushing. Transformers only had 70 million, Up 68 million, Bruce Almighty 67 million.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that doesn't make it a good film, and it doesn't mean that people will see the sequel. That's all.
At a certain point, it doesn't matter.
I mean, sure, if people like it. I mean, the other thing that I would level as a criticism towards this film as well is that actually the plot would potentially deal with a very dark and disturbing theme, which wasn't really sort of explored properly. It was just kind of hinted at. Like, I don't want to spoil the plot, but like it could have gone deeper. Do you know what I mean? Like it scratched the surface of what was actually happening. Maybe
I don't think this is
know.
adjusted for inflation. I think it's just the straight up numbers.
Do you know what? Though the price of a movie ticket doesn't seem to be affected too much by inflation. I've noticed, like it's still pretty cheap.
Oh, once you have AMC stubs, you just don't know. You never think about it again.
Yeah, you just sit in a theater by yourself with no one else watching the movie.
I think it's what is it, $35 a month?
No, it's 24.
It's $24 a month, and you get 3 movies a week. So I never do all 3, but sometimes I always get my value because I watch at least 2 movies a month.
You know what? I've always thought about buying one of those passes just because I should go to the cinema more and see more films.
It's the best.
Yeah. I think I'll do it, you know. It's an excuse to go outside, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's like not too laborious. And there's popcorn.
Well, you know? I don't pay for anything. I like if I'm going to
go in dry.
I have what I do is I stuff 40s in my legs and I wear parachute pants.
Edward 40 pants. That's a new game.
40 pants, yeah. No, but the truth is I usually, if I'm just going for one movie, I don't buy anything. If I'm going to see 2, sometimes I'll get a soda or whatnot and have it fill up. Because
you watch 2 movies back to back?
I watched all 3 Batman movies back to back to back.
Okay, I only ever go to one movie. I get a large popcorn, and 2 larger drinks. Usually I'm there with my girlfriend.
I would consider doing 2 movies back to back, but that's only because the cinema I go to has those big reclining leather seats.
I'm they're over it at the end of a movie. I don't want to watch another movie right then and there.
Well, you could maybe go for some lunch and then come back.
Oh, no. You go for some lunch and you're not going to be able to keep your cup and your popcorn. You have to stay.
You can't keep your cup, but you just said you'd only have the cup and popcorn for one movie. I don't understand.
No, only for doubles. If I'm only going for one, okay. And here's the thing. Maybe I'm not a good guy. Maybe I shouldn't be donning the cowl and the cape. But sometimes...
You don't have a cape.
No, I don't. But I could put a sheet around.
He has a cardigan.
Prove it.
So,
prove it. Put your sheet on.
I mean, I'm not going to prove it. Maybe later. So I started off where I had brought a bottle of water in with me, and I showed it to him. I said, "Oh, this is just a bottle of water," and they're like, "Okay, you can bring that in." Then I started realizing I didn't even show them my bottle of water. I could just walk in with my bottle of water. And then I realized,
James, here's a pro tip. They don't care. They don't care. You can bring your own stuff in too. They don't care.
When I saw Five Nights at Freddy's, there was a lady in front of me that basically had a picnic, like a whole blanket and all these different kinds of foods that she was bringing out for her and her husband. And I had snuck my own coffee in, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to narc her out. And just be like, look at this. She's got...
What has she done?
It's a little bit of a myth that you can't bring your own food and drink into a cinema. Like, I've walked into cinemas with, like, luggage. I mean, like, I've just got off the plane luggage. And they're like, they don't care. They don't check the bags. They're not, like, they have no interest in what you do or what you bring with you. You could walk in there with the 3-course fucking roast dinner. They wouldn't even bat an eyelid. They don't care.
Yeah, I guess
they would like you to pay for the overpriced popcorn, nachos, and hot dogs, but like they're not.
Yeah, I think two sodas and a drink comes out to like $25 or something.
Yeah,
like they make money.
Essentially, not paying for the ticket though.
Did you say 2 sodas and a drink?
Oh, 2 sodas and a popcorn.
Yeah,
but I don't buy candy there. I never buy candy there.
No, you'd be crazy.
We go to Target first and get our candy.
I'd rather get a $20 bill and rip it up in front of the person that's behind the counter than buy some Smarties for $15.
I think I might already know the answer to this, but do you ever tip the guy behind the counter?
I don't go to the guy behind the counter. And no, I guess I don't. I didn't even know anybody tipped them.
I don't usually. Only if I have cash, I'll give them some money. They're always surprised by it.
Yeah, nice. I've never used cash there, and I so rarely buy anything. But I wouldn't be against it. I just never thought about it. And when you said, you know what I do, were you thinking that I wouldn't tip or that I would?
Wouldn't. And I was
What
right.
person do you think I am?
You know, I've only been to I actually saw The Exorcist at Universal City Walk, and every time I go to Universal City Walk, I think of James. Not because we've ever had an experience there, but I know that you and Aaron used to go there and like have a drink, go to the movies, take the train, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so whenever I'm there, I'm thinking about you, and I was in the theater, like thinking about like how you would be experiencing it and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is a very nice theater. I love this for them. Glad that they were doing that.
Yeah, we do love.
It's really nice.
If you get a chance to go back up to the Universal City Walk,
No, I'll probably never return in my life.
Oh, that's a shame. They do the Wonderful World of Dr. Seuss Christmas, or I don't know what it's called, but it's so much fun to get pictures with you and your loved one in front of the big squiggly Dr. Seuss Christmas tree. It's really neat.
Oh, that's fun. But this is where I was going with this story. There's something disturbing happened. I had eaten all my popcorn and I wanted a refill. And so I went back and like tried to find the person, and like it's self-serve there in the normal thing. You go and grab a popcorn, but to get a refill, you got to go talk to the guy. And I was like, hey, can you refill this popcorn? And instead of him like scooping and then putting in the popcorn, he took the popcorn bucket that I had been handling, Lord knows what I've been doing with it.
No.
And just ran it right through the whole trough of popcorn.
Oh my God.
I was shocked.
What did you say? Did you do anything?
I said, no, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
Did you eat it, or did you just say thank you?
Yeah, I
and
ate
throw
it. Oh, what is it? Well, there's nothing to do at that point.
That's a gross violation of
health.
Health.
Everything.
That's crazy. I mean, God only knows. Maybe you were playing Dick in a Box in the theater.
Yeah, nobody knows what happened. I was like, this kid did not pass his food safety training at all.
Wow.
My nose hair is like tickling the inside of my nose. I hate it.
Do we have, on that bombshell, any announcements to make this week?
No, I think we got everything.
Great. I have one announcement. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing my Halloween live stream. itch.io Games. Should be fun. We did it last year.
What time?
About this time.
All right.
About the time we would do fan mail. Maybe half an hour earlier, since we're not reliant on Aaron's meetings necessarily. So, what's that? 10, 11 Pacific? Northeast time?
No one knows. Well, next week it'll be all different.
Roughly the time we do fan mail. I mean, if you want to join me, boys, you're very welcome. It was more fun with people, but
yeah, I'll be working.
They make you work on
at the same time.
National holiday like Halloween.
Yeah, I have so much stuff to do. I might have to work after we record today.
Oh no.
Yeah, my life's hard.
Oh no.
I keep having to work, and that's about it. That's the only hard part.
That's rough.
Yeah, my apologies for having to earn your keep. Shall we do some comments?
Let's do.
Yeah, let's do it.
First up this week, it is Rip Out. Gameplay first impressions with James.
Is that the first? So the first comment is from Experimental 2511. Highlit or highlighted? James, I'm glad you've taken my side on this timeless debate. So before you hear what I say, what is it to you?
I think I say highlighted.
I would have said highlighted, yeah. I've never heard of highlight, really, but what was that, 25?
I'm assuming that's what James says and Experimental says.
He might be right for all I know, but let's see what he says.
Look at this hippie wearing his tie-dye.
Wow, yeah, you almost look like twins.
Oh, so everything's highlit in blue that I can use.
Everything's highlit in blue.
Yep.
I think it's highlit in blue.
To be honest, I was just impressed by the fact that you spotted something blue on the screen. Because as we know from Elden Ring, you've had difficulty with that particular color.
Got him. What's up with this game? Do you like it?
It's awesome. It's really fun. Honestly, what it kind of, it's not like, it feels like a takes from so many different games that I've been a fan of and like mashes them together. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah. I think it's going to be a smash hit when it comes out.
And when does it release?
I don't know. It's in early access right now. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of released.
Yeah, it released in early access on the 24th, I think.
Yeah.
But you had it a bit earlier, so you could make the video, which is nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think it would be probably more fun with other people because it's like a co-op game. But overall, it was fun without any other people.
I want to play that Warhammer co-op game with you.
Me too.
Did you get your Game Pass?
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, not yet.
I am trying to sort it out for him. We just
what?
We worked on getting it on Friday, but Danny went to a cathedral, and I don't know what happened there, but he was out of town. So we did look at options of how to get it, and I'm sure that we'll get it today.
Darktide. What? When today? Why we're recording? Are you just saying that?
As soon as we finish this fan mail, we'll do it then.
No. That's our recording time.
But you're going to work, apparently.
After recording.
So we'll get it right after the recording. Or, like, the truth is, I was sending him some different links because it's kind of expensive to get the year. And there was a G2A link. I don't know if we're going to go for that, though. But it's
my God, Danny, do not let him drag his feet and hem and haw and wring his hands about this. You just have to do it, or he will never let it happen.
Let's take this,
and then he'll have wasted more time than it costs. Like, I could have worked to earn the money in the time it would take him to contemplate whether he should buy it for $18 or $16. I mean, my blood pressure is going up just thinking about the conversation that you two had.
Yeah. No, let's take it offline. Ulazel's botnet says it's a bit like that Darkness game. Also, Doom Eternal.
It's a lot like Darkness. I don't think it's much like Doom Eternal.
It's only like Doom Eternal in so much as it's a 3D Realms published kind of shooter type thing, but
kind of reminds me of Duke Nukem.
Does
it? Well,
without the comedy.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
there is no comedy.
It reminds me of shooters of the 90s, which is
the graphics are not cutting edge, but they're really nostalgic. Not quite as old schools like Duke Nukem, but I don't know. It's fun.
It looks nice. Right. Like, it actually looks really, really good.
Pill went in on you on this one, so
yeah, Pill's just set me up for failure here. But let's see what happens.
Reminds me of June 3. So many James moments. Wow, 1848. What mini map? I'll just keep reading them. You keep picking them out.
Yeah.
I gotta bring this thing up.
Oh, let's see if we can follow the little icon on the mini map. That should help me keep.
There is no mini map. There is no mini map. What are you talking about, James?
I can see a mini map. I'm talking about the radial dial. That
the radar, at the top.
I don't know what you call it. The compass.
The compass radar, yeah.
I'm pulling this up just a sec, so we can do this a little bit smoother.
2142. I wonder what that would do.
I could swear I just heard something bust out of the walls.
Why'd you ignore that little creature?
Oh! Wait. Embrace death.
27:35. I love how panic becomes more and more apparent as clock is ticking.
Oh, this is so frustrating. I almost cut this out of the game, but I figured it was too fun to edit out. So I've made a mistake. That's not where you go. Or maybe I gotta turn this on? So I'm supposed to get back to the shuttle bay, and that's the door to the shuttle bay that I came through. But you can't go through the same shuttle door. You have to go through a different shuttle bay door.
Like at the end of the level?
I guess so. Let's see if I can't follow. I'm dead.
That sort of realization of your fate at the end there.
Oh. 3248. If you thought James gonna make a mental note to shoot critters on sight after that, you'd be wrong.
While your pet's out. Wow. Did I just see that? That guy got. I guess that's where they could be bad. Is if these guys attached to him, they end up getting guns too.
Oh, whoa, that's a cool mechanic.
If you shoot it's a really cool mechanic. The thing is, those little creatures don't attack you unless you attack them, and they are bonuses to you. But then they jump on other creatures and they help them too.
Yeah. Oh, so you're just allowing them to build over and over again for some reason. 3430. Why it's so funny to watch.
So maybe
What up, Ice?
Oh, this is the second time I couldn't figure out. Like, I didn't learn my lesson. I didn't know how.
You didn't go to the end of the map. You ran back to the beginning.
Is no map, so it's like a big circular level. So I didn't know there was just a whole other exit. I have to try to look at the other direction. I'm never gonna make it though.
Oh my. How about 5847?
So this is the other shuttle bay door. It's right there. I think I missed it.
Did you the one you just looked at? Oh no, you're slowly sidewalking into
it was already open. It wasn't even closed. I could just walk through.
I was going to say the lack of urgency for a man who knows he's got 20 seconds left to live.
Jump over that. Oh, nice.
I don't have. That's the door.
Oh, it's got a marker on it.
Is that the shuttle? Yeah.
You saw that it had a marker, right?
I mean, yeah, eventually.
Oh my god, this is so tense. You mean you were that close?
Oh, what's that little arrow?
Oh no.
I don't know what arrow you're talking about, but that was so close. It was so
Wait, can you go back like 2 seconds? There's a little arrow telling you which way to go, I think.
Yeah, there's a little marker on the radar, I think. Let me go back a bit.
See, yeah, what is that?
What?
You didn't see that little arrow?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. You talking about the arrow in the radar?
It's the one that's like pointing you to the direction you're supposed to go. It's when you have like 10 seconds left.
The shuttle?
Yeah, like on the it's on the radar at the top, right?
Wait for it.
Yeah, the white
right
thing.
there. The white thing. Isn't that telling you? It's telling you to get.
It was pointing behind me.
I think it's telling you to get into that ship.
Yeah, get in the ship. That's where I'm supposed to go. I don't know that arrow showed up until I could see it, though.
Is that the end of all of this?
Yeah, of course the arrow didn't show up until you could see it. 5847 magnificent moments of sheer terror and just keeps on giving.
So what was that? 5847.
Yeah, I couldn't
tell you were laughing that hard.
It makes no sense.
5847.
There we go. Ooh, should have saved it for that guy. Oh my god, I'm standing inside of that. And I never picked up one of those things. Oh, I'm in trouble. It's hard to watch, isn't it? Go.
It's very tense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it would be scary if I had to hold a button right now.
It does look a lot like Doom, doesn't it? What was
Doom 3? I never really played Doom 3.
What about 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 28 seconds? He can't make this jump.
1 hour, 16 minutes, and 28 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Out the window. Kind of want to jump into the trash pile, but I'm almost certain that would be to my death. Oh my god! Yeah, this is never gonna.
Okay. You might as well have jumped in the trash pile, which would have certainly been death.
131.40. You sure got him.
I kind of spoiled that a little bit.
Is this Pill's way of directing fan mail?
Pretty much.
So. Is that the shuttle?
I can hear a monster to your left that you were ignoring. Oh no.
Oh, he does it a lot. Like there's all
Could
of
you
the
not hear
spot.
that?
Like I scrubbed through this, and he's just getting attacked in the back, and it's showing the bite mark on the screen, and he's like not reacting to it.
Just listen to
What?
the audio, right?
Is that the shuttle?
Monster. Monster's coming towards you. Monster goes through the window, kills you. How could you not hear that? I don't understand.
I did. I said, "Is that the shuttle?" I heard it, but I didn't
so you didn't think, oh, it's
You thought the shuttle was all.
It's the craziest sounding shuttle I ever done did here.
Why would the shuttle have like really bad indigestion, James? I don't understand.
It was creepy.
No.
Oh, God.
All right, 1/3. This is the last one. 139.23. Good thing you didn't step in it.
Ooh, that was close. I almost stepped on that. Oh, I did step on it.
But at least you're learning not to just step in it and kill yourself, which is good. It shows progress.
See that little thing that's telling you where to go?
Yeah, this white, like, bullseye looking thing at the top.
I didn't see it until it showed up.
What?
What?
What does that mean?
It means that the thing is it's a radial, like, it's not a mini map. It would be a lot easier on a mini map. So you might be looking towards it and being in a completely different room. So you will see where it is on that top dial, but you don't see it like out in the world until it's within your view.
Yeah, but it's giving you the direction to go.
It's a lot easier on your Monday morning quarterback here, Morgan. Live it in real time and tell me how easy it is.
All right. Okay then.
There, good.
Lies of P, episode number 4.
The peas just keep coming.
Speaking of P's, Pelagius, should summon shaming happen? Yes. Oh yeah. Shame.
Hey.
Shame.
Wait, you can summon in this?
You can summon for the old boss fights in this.
What are you summoning? Spirits?
Jimmy the Cricket?
It was I can't remember what did I summon? I don't remember. I summoned someone.
My!
It was an NPC basically.
Basically, or it was?
Yeah, I just don't remember what the NPC looked like. It just looks like a dude.
There's little tanks.
They're just, very much tanky, which is great because it distracts the bot. That's exactly the way I did it in Elden Ring, and it's exactly the way I'm going to do it in Lies of P. I'm going to put in a tank to distract the boss, and then cheaply swipe it from behind. And it's like the second proper boss, and you're already summoning. Shame. Surprisingly, you have a good setup for making the game a tad easier, Danny. If you go back to the early Stargazer, right before the very first boss, you can buy a starting greatsword set for 300 ergo from a merchant there and use its handle. That handle skill puts you into defensive stance, which will perfect block any one attack in the next 1.5 to 2 seconds, spending one of your Fable slots. That's really good. I should have done that, and I'm going to make a note to do that. It's amazing for dealing with red attacks, especially versus bosses. A thing to avoid: going above 60% weight. You can see in the top right corner of your equipment menu, as it not only cuts your iframes, it also slows stamina regen and attack speed. P.S. Okay, now I think Danny is trolling. The riddle is used in so many games, and the answer is human, because babies crawl, growing older you walk on 2 legs, and the elderly walk with a cane. I mean, you want to be a Monday morning quarterback there.
Oh, no, okay. You can't feel good just quoting James, right?
The riddle was, right? The riddle was, what starts on 4 legs, then walks on 2, and then in the evening is on 3, or something like that, right? In the morning,
Well, it's like Brad Hanna was saying, that the riddle is thousands of years old. It was the riddle the Sphinx asked.
Yeah,
everyone knows that riddle.
Well, I guessed the right answer, so I mean, I could technically say I subconsciously knew it. I just couldn't remember why that was correct. But whatever. Yeah, Brad Horn says the riddle is thousands of years old. It was the riddle the Sphinx asked. Yep. I thought the Sphinx was a big stone cat, so how could the Sphinx ask a question?
Well, when the aliens dropped it off, they
yes.
they told the people that if they could answer the riddle, the giant cat would be turned to stone. And
oddly, this is one of the things that James is saying that's made the most sense since I've known him.
Brad Hahn scrapped Watchmen at the end of the demo. Scrapped Watchmen was the end of the demo, so I only have second-hand knowledge beyond this point. I see. El Mono Mike, shame indeed, because you'll get spoiled and lazy not learning how to tango with the boss. However, you will hit a few wall bosses that not even the summon will make a difference, and you'll need to learn how to tango with the boss. Just know that it feels hella good when you tango with a boss and own him, but at the end of the day, if the game allows you to use it, as long as you're having fun.
Were you having fun?
Were you having fun?
Were you having fun?
In this particular episode, yes, I think I was having fun. Much like other Souls or FromSoft type games, they can be moments of despair intertwined with moments of joy. So it really depends on where and when. But overall, I like this game a lot. Actually, it's really good. I like it anyway.
TJ Slosher 1234, something that can maybe help you when you're about half health with one heal. Go ahead and pop it to get near full, and you can start charging your empty cell sooner than hopefully by the time you get low again, you've got another heal. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, because I think what I'm doing is when I'm on my last heal, I'm kind of saving it for as long as possible, because in my mind, for some reason, I think that's making it last longer. Whereas, that's a good point. Yeah. Whereas if I actually fill it up to full health, I then have more time to actually because once you have no heals left, whenever you do damage to an enemy, it slowly recharges for another heal. So actually, you could. So it's that, which is a nice mechanic. So yeah, it would be smarter to do what TJ Slusher just said.
Holy shite! LMAO talks about arthritis, then immediately dodges into Dude Metal Johnson 2 or 3 times. Amazing. I'm swear 10250. Zach said my original comment also appears to get you got an electrical move on your Fable LBY, which should be on something. Puppets. Better why what was just a regular bro, not a boss.
So that's a little 250.
I gotta take this mask off for a second. It's
Are you overheating there, James?
It's not that it's overheating. It's that I feel like it's pressing my sinuses, and I'm like, I just feel like I need a break from it.
Hey,
take it off.
That's the game glitching. I swear. I got very angry then.
I'm swear.
I'm swear. The game did that. That wasn't me. Zach was getting angry with me again.
I mean, this is a Elden Ring build. Dual shields.
Oh god, yeah, this guy was just. Once you learn his attack pattern, he was very easy to beat, but like he was just annoyingly tanky. Where were we up to? Mr. Bruce Sickens. Lol. Around 1930, a coat without sleeves would be a cloak, right?
A coat without sleeves would be a cloak. I guess.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't know why I did that.
Well, they kind of do make things of that. I have a few coats.
You have
like
coats
long
without
vests.
sleeves.
But that is a coat that has sleeves, though.
You're trying to get vitality to 25. I can't remember why we were talking about coats without sleeves.
Right, and then everything else was...
There might have been a reason for it.
Because
she's wearing a coat.
With a sleeve.
She's wearing a coat with sleeves. Whereas I'm like, why doesn't she just wear a coat without sleeves? Because she's never going to fit her arms in it wearing that dress. So, I mean, do you know what I mean?
Maybe she was waiting for you to help.
I would have, as a gentleman, more than been willing to oblige. But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know.
Much like making love to a woman.
Much like making beautiful, get your lines right. Anyway, that's enough of that crap. This is Armored Core 6, episode number 11. Take it away, Jimmy Jobs.
Kamikaze says 3553. That's a laser shotgun. Charged fire focuses every beam to a single point, like a kid using a magnifying glass to burn bugs. All right. It just doesn't seem. I always thought shotgun meant spread, but it really does feel like it's, laser beam style.
I like this timestamp because it's kind of palindromic.
It's a nice one.
It's the same backwards as it is forwards, but anyway.
Damn, that one looks sick too. What is that weapon? Is it a blade?
Oh, cool.
Is it a blade?
I don't remember.
I think that's what I would do. I would do all melee.
You can't do all melee. You only can get melee in one hand. Unless there's some weapons I haven't unlocked yet. But as of where I'm at, the only one of your hands can equip a melee weapon.
But I could use just melee.
You could.
Oh, sorry, Ice. Yes, it is a shotgun. I apologize.
I just told you it's a shotgun.
That doesn't really look like a shotgun, though, does it? It kind of looks...
Oh, yeah. The battle mechs that I'm used to looking at, the shotguns look a lot different.
Well, the shotguns that you can connect to your own mech don't look like that. Like the laser shotguns that I attach, because I use two different shotguns. One's a laser shotgun.
Where do the bullets come out of this thing?
Out of the holes in the
I
front.
guess each of those holes. And it confines it into one powerful beam. Unless
it's
the
like
other hand's shotgun.
Octuple barreled shotgun. I mean, I'm just... Fair enough. I mean, like you say, it is a mech futuristic, whatever, so it doesn't matter. But just doesn't look like a shotgun to me, that's all. Not that I'm an expert in weaponry.
And here comes Kamikaze saying, James, what's wrong with you? People like chain guns. They go brrr. It's so cool.
He's got a point. He's got a good point.
I mean, I don't know what I say against chain guns. I've been using chain guns a lot. If anything, it's the weapon I use the most. And maybe I just want to play with different weapons. If I said something to knock the chain gun, it's just because I want to have variation. But so far, the chain guns have always been the thing that gets me out of any stuck spot.
Why does your chain gun sound like a telephone?
I don't know.
I just heard a sound. It's not Zach, is it?
Bring, bring.
Bring, bring.
Wait, why do you guys keep hearing ghost noises? What's happening?
They must be the Halloween Discord ghosts. That's all
Maybe.
I can think of.
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense.
Nice Strings has a rap.
A rap. Do you want to do the rap? Or it seems like you always do it better. I can do it first, and you can swoop in and do it right.
Okay.
For all the ACs you beat in the arena, you can quick swap to their build if you have all of their weapons and parts unlocked. That may be why you weren't able to load up one of your previous ACs in this video. You may have sold back a part that you had used to build it. No, I have never sold anything back. I own everything that was available. I think what happened was that when they nerfed some weapons and changed it, they may have made the weight so that I can't pick it up and use it, because there's some of the things that I have built in the past I can't even load up. It just gives me an exclamation point. I haven't sold anything back yet. Oh, you know what it might be? Now that you say that, it could be the chip, because I decided it was a waste of money to get the chip that gives me the pulse armor. That probably is what it is. You'd think they'd just detach it.
Here comes the ad.
Oh, there's an ad coming?
Yeah, the ad's on right
There was
now.
an ad break for another 33 seconds, I'm afraid.
Can they hear us during the ad?
No, we're off. We should fill time, really, during the ad break.
Fill it with what?
I don't know.
Will they ever hear it, or is it just lost to the ether?
They could watch it back later, I suppose. But what we should do is just wait 10 seconds, and then we could do your rap.
Are you guys getting this army ad?
Well, I'm not watching it, so I don't see the ad. But I mean, isn't it great that they will do advertisements for the army to impressionable young kids playing video games?
Yeah.
I always thought America's Army as a video game series was both a stroke of genius and incredibly dystopian in one fell swoop.
Well, I mean, they've been in the media business for a long time. How do you think that they made Top Gun?
The military, yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's almost like propaganda happens on both sides.
What's the other side?
Whatever sides of war are in play.
Name a country.
All of the countries have been at war.
Name a country. I'll tell you how far away an American military base is.
Any country at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look it up, but there's thousands.
Well, I thought you had encyclopedic knowledge. There's no fun if you look it up. I can just Google it myself.
Yeah, well, Google it yourself. You'll find that there's one everywhere.
How far is the nearest American military base to Bulgaria?
Are you asking or are you searching?
I can see him typing it with one hand as we speak.
Yeah, of course.
He's doing the whole like one finger typing. It's like watching your granddad type. But go ahead.
How about all the military bases in Bulgaria? Besmer Air Force Base, Graf and Gvado Air Force Base, Ado Logistics Center Air Force Base. There's 4 of them in Bulgaria.
What base is near to the town of Clanfair, Pildavilion, Gox Civilian? I could say this at one point. Something to the go.
Where is that? What country is that in?
That is in Wales. And I already know there's multiple air bases in Wales, so you don't need to worry about that. But I just wanted to try and pronounce Clanfair and completely forgot how to do it. Yeah. Anyway.
Ooh, the Atlantic Undersea Test and Evolution Center.
James, you can now do your rap.
I can do the rap. Here it comes. Look who's back in his armored core. Robo James coming to mop the floor with the guns galore and more in store. It's a tour de force that you've never seen before. Smashing the mechs and cashing in checks, brushing all the scratches and the wrecks. Robo James McKean continues to rock on, even if he doesn't know how to lock on.
I like
the beautiful part is that he wrote this in the cadence that you normally rap, and then you didn't do it in that cadence.
I didn't?
No, you were off your own beat.
That's crazy.
It's a cool cat melody, says Zach is a real boy.
All right, so go ahead and tell me how it goes.
No, I'm good. You got it. You were essentially doing it right, but he was trying to throw you a bone, and you like swallowed it whole and then threw it back up.
Swallowed the hole.
Well, it's time for the main event. It's Shared Souls episode number 19.
Fun.
Number 19. Pelagius. My apologies, since you've already been to the cave, even where mere feet away from the I'm having a stroke. Even where me. Is that where? Even
it's
where mere feet away.
My apologies.
Even were mere feet away from the chest.
I'm reading it like you do in Resident Evil.
My apologies. Science you already been to the cove. Even we're mere feet away. The cheese we're sorry again, not crystalline crystals staff, but it's a crystal staff used to crystallines. As it can fuzz. Was I frostly with smooth to you? I got it. For some reason that drives James crazy.
I really hate it because it makes me dumber. And I don't have much dumbness.
I think it's amazing. There's a reason you guys need to get back on Resi, by the way. Like Jesus,
there's more of them.
The best one. We played all the garbage ones and we stopped at the best one.
Resi 4 Remake has just come out. Plus, you've got 7 and 8, which are the best 2 I want to see you play, and you just stopped.
Yeah.
Why did we stop?
Because you were a pair of absolute criminals where you just go in and play all the shit once and then you'll just stop.
I liked all the ones we played.
No, I mean, no, some of them were
There
good.
wasn't a bad one amongst the lot.
Oh my god! What? Not even
Resident
5?
Evil 7 is by far my favorite of all of them that we played.
I like the one in Africa.
That's Resident Evil 5.
Play 4 remake because I really want to see how it stacks up to the original 4 in your opinions, and then it would be great to see you play 7 and 8. I think that would be good. Plus,
Right.
it means we can get this reading
finish,
back. And
I hate the reading. Let's finish. I'll finish this statement here. The staff in question is behind the illusory wall.
Damn, stop reading like me. Read it regular.
Before the big magician guy. In the very same cave you got the Terra Magica spell. Here's the episode where you visited Academy Crystal Cave with a timestamp where you ran past that very illusory wall to kill a major.
Oh, can we see that? But I think I know where it is.
we can, but you'll have to give me a second to queue it up because it's unexpected because it's in a different video to the one that we're actually on. So we'd have to.
So here's
What was the timestamp? Because
1473, but I think that's in milliseconds, right?
That's the problem. That's in minutes. Let me click that. 2433. So. That'll do.
Illusory wall. Oh.
So I think you ran past the illusory wall.
Yeah. And that's how you get up to kill the guy up here at the top left. We can go back down there.
Oh, that's wrong.
James, you make sure you know how to get there.
I don't even know where in the map that would be.
I'm gonna let you lead. Make sure you get us there, okay?
I don't know where it is.
All right. Dual Sal's botnets. You should have rinsed off Punkard's pee with your own pee. Majoran, that's exactly what I thought, Lamau. Dual Sal, a real improviser would have done. Jibbles caught slipping.
I don't know even what would have happened there if I would have whipped it out and just started peeing on the rocks myself. Majoran, I love James' stories. That dog pee guy sounds like a real asshole. Also, Morgan looks like he's lost a ton of weight.
Why do people keep saying that? I weighed the same amount that I did before. No, I lost a little bit of weight.
I think you've probably lost a bit of weight, but I noticed myself because I grew my beard out slightly and then I've trimmed it again. It makes you look, when you've got a thick beard, it obviously adds width to your face. So
yeah, I have lost weight. Maybe I just lost weight in my face because my body.
Yeah, I think that's happening to me slightly. It's a bit weird. But
all your face weight is draining down to your body.
Yeah, gravity's just pulling it down.
Skin right to my gut. I'm definitely stronger, and especially because I've been golfing a lot. Golf somehow works out your abs and your core from all the twisting. Sometimes if you play a full 18 on a big course, you walk it your abs are so sore. Hate it.
Who knew that golf was actually exercise? Not me.
I have to eat double dinners those nights to make sure I don't waste away.
You got to compensate for the calories you burned.
Mm-hmm. You burn an absolute ton of calories golfing because you're just walking around for 3 hours,
The Danger Dad would like to know why you guys aren't playing Baldur's Gate 3 because it's too good.
Is that on Game Pass?
I
think it's free to play.
Free to play?
I don't think it's free to play, but I might be wrong.
What am I thinking about?
You're thinking about Candy Crush or something stupid. The Baldur's Gate's a AAA budget game.
A lot of AAA games are free to play.
It's not an MMO. It's a role playing game.
Oh no, it's $60. That's a ripoff. Only because I thought it was free 2 seconds ago.
Jesus.
Isn't there a free to play overhead RPG like that?
I'm sure there is somewhere,
Isometric?
but I mean, without any specifics, I don't know what to tell you.
That's
I
all
mean,
I got. Just somebody
all
prove
he's
me
got.
right, please.
Torchlight.
Within the Warhammer universe, or just like in general? I mean,
Is Boulder
Wait,
Gates part of
Baldur's Gate's
Warhammer?
not Warhammer.
not Warhammer.
Now we're getting off track here.
It's sorry, it's Dungeons and Dragons, isn't it? It's one of those.
Oh, is it?
It's not Dungeons and Dragons.
Is it not? It's something. I'm
No.
sure it
It
is.
is something. I guarantee
It's
it.
definitely something. It's not Dungeons and Dragons.
I think it might
It's,
be.
no, it is. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. It is
What?
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Morgan
Oh,
doesn't know about D&D as much as me.
I didn't know it was a Wizards of the Coast thing. Wizards of the Coast owns everything.
Wizards of the Coast, yes. No, it's Larian made the game, but it's very, very interesting anyway, because I don't play any of those things, but I hear it's quite good. Because apparently everyone's comparing it to other AAA games and saying this is how AAA studios should make games, because apparently it's quite good.
Oh, it's in Forgotten Realms. I didn't know that. That makes a lot more sense.
Pelagius comes in with 2843, a topical video from GameFront archives for James to ease his mind before surgery.
Is this another video from another? Oh my jeez! You people making life hard for me today.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, it's making life hard for me today. Go on. Sorry.
You're all right.
Well, if you're not, you'll be all right eventually.
Don't freak out, but Seam thinks I was born January 1st, 1952.
So this is 4 minutes and 9
Is this
seconds.
this might not even be our? Are we sure we're allowed to show that?
Oh, Baldur's Gate has online co-op.
I don't know. What is this link? Is this not related to this?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, no, it is. Yeah. Play it. I looked at it earlier.
It's
fine.
our own. It's our own clip.
Well, we want to watch
Sure,
2843 first, right? Let's watch. So we want.
People are attacking me. So I'm gonna get surgery. I'm a candidate for surgery. They're gonna use laser beams to drill my eye. I always thought drilling had to be like a spiral, like I don't know.
Would you rather them use that? A
Oh
mechanical?
my god, absolutely! I'm so glad it's a laser.
Okay, now pull the other
I
video.
trust laser.
Pull it.
What video? What timestamp was it?
I can't see. It's under the.
It seems like it.
It's definitely related. Trust. All right.
Step 1,
Oh,
crawl inside.
This is gonna be James.
So tight.
James, don't look at this. Close your eyes, James. Don't look at this.
ah!
It's not for you. Oh.
Wait, what is going on? Are you supposed to look into the laser with the eyeball?
I guess the game is to try and get your retina into the laser.
Or is it to get it out of the laser?
I mean, without context, it's hard to tell. But blue seems like a better color than red, right? So.
It sure does. But good for who?
Oh no 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 no.
What game is that?
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Hell no.
Oh
Is that
no.
Mass Effect?
Dead Space.
That's Dead Space? I don't remember that part. I never beat the game.
Wait, does he have a weird?
Here comes
Oh.
James, better than ever.
What the frick happened out here?
Oh no, I don't
All
like
right,
it.
get me out of here.
That's Dead
That's
Space
crazy.
2. Man.
So that's what they're gonna do to James. Not stoked
Yeah,
about
I
it.
have my next appointment on Wednesday to get my field vision test.
They didn't schedule the actual surgery yet, though.
I have to do the field vision test first, so
Okay.
they're gonna do the once I do that test on Wednesday, then they might schedule it right away that day, hopefully.
Did you tell
Otherwise,
them how much coffee you drank? Is that affected at all?
I have no idea. Like, you'd think that they would know.
But,
Right?
But if you
they
don't tell
know,
them, how
they
would
don't
they
know
know?
how much. They wouldn't think like, oh, this person probably drinks a gallon of coffee a day. No one thinks that about any other normal human.
Yeah. Did you tell them how much kratom you drink as well? Because that might...
You got to tell them about all your drug use.
They know about the weed, so they know that at the bare minimum that there are some things coming into my body.
The one thing that happens to help the thing that you have, you told them about.
Uh-huh.
Because you thought they'd be like, oh, well, you're doing that. We won't do anything about it then. Just keep. You're like, you just wanted them to tell you to light more candles.
Well, they haven't told me to limit my caffeine. You'd think if there was a thing, they would be like, okay, well, here's some things to do to help your eyes.
Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you?
If they didn't
That's a
have
good
anything
point.
like that, did they have anything like don't go on a gravitron or like?
No, I asked the lady, the doctor, if I should worry about cartwheels or if I should worry about roller coasters or airplanes. She said, no, none of those things matter. And I was like, well, when I searched online, it made it sound like it did. She said,
So
don't worry about it.
Seems like a mystery then.
Yeah.
Pelagius adds, a possible upgrade for Morgie would be a clawmark seal you can get from the Beast Cleric at the temple in furthest northeast area of Caelid. Use the
I know
teleport
it.
behind the church where you find the wondrous physique flask.
Know it. I know it. I don't know what I would. I guess I need to use more cleric stuff.
Be a good Christian boy and use your cleric stuff.
Dark Page says, I've never seen that lady there before.
Which lady where?
Yeah, which lady? Are you talking about the Volcano Manor lady?
Is it the lady in the swamp?
What lady in the swamp?
I've never seen her there. So
That's true. She could literally be anywhere because you've never seen her there. So I don't know. I mean, that's
Fair.
context, please. Dark Page.
then he goes on to say, I think the added pressure of being on camera has increased Morgan's skill level.
It is true.
Yeah,
We don't need to talk
playing-
about how good Morgan is at this stuff.
But I think that also maybe now you're just seeing how much work I was doing where like it was maybe background work before where James was like fixing his spells.
Well, the thing I wanted to ask you was, I find that playing a video game, either on a live stream or just recording a video, is a lot harder than just playing it on the sofa chill on your own.
Definitely.
Do you find that when you play Elden Ring on your own in your own spare time, that you are just now so good at it because you've got all this experience of having to carry James through Elden Ring?
My God, Danny, I hear you.
I think when I play by myself, I'm only trying to do ridiculous things. Like, I'm trying to like only do one type of weapon, or I'm trying to do some kind of like challenge.
You're showboating basically because you're that good.
By myself, yeah. So I'll like, level up like I don't know, as far as I think I can without messing up the summoning, and then I'll like, get summoned in and beat Marguerite for like 8 times in a row or whatever.
Oh, we missed a bunch of stuff here because it was behind a read more.
Oh,
P.S.
wow.
Well done as usual, Morgan. Another 2 kills, totaling at 34 final blows and 11 by James. Don't worry, only about 120 bosses to go, so James still has a chance. PPS finally checked out missing episode 16. That's actually not 15 but 14. So episode 15 and 16 are now 16 and 17 in order to make missing episodes not 14.5. Anyways, Morgan got 35 blows. And James is still at 11.
Do you mean they're
PPPS.
still in the wrong order? So
Yeah.
So when I said that what you were telling me was nonsense, it was nonsense after all.
Yep.
Yep. Right. Thanks for that, James. Good. Yes.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
When I told
But
you
he's
they were
also
the wrong,
the authority, so
when I told you they were in the wrong order, I was saying to you, if there's 2 14s, right? So if this
we're
is
actually
14,
on a Jack in Box commercial.
great. So what I was trying to say is that I think anyway. So you put what was actually 14 into a different number, and then everything is now shifted by 1.
The
I don't
wrong
know.
way?
It's a mess. I mean, well, Pill, do me a favor. Will you just renumber all the episodes for me, please? I'll give you access. It's just easier to let Pill sort these things out at this point. We should just give him a job.
No, that's not right.
I didn't say it was right. I just said it was the logical way forward.
We shouldn't have any trouble going forward now, right? Because I'm uploading the videos.
Am I incorrect, or is there 2 episodes that haven't gone up now? The more we have episodes
There's
that
one
haven't
left.
gone up,
There's one episode that hasn't gone up.
the more episodes backlogged, the more likely we'll make the mistake.
Not if me and Danny are doing it. Not if I'm uploading them and Danny
I'm
is
titling
controlling.
it. So how the hell are you going to stop me from titling it wrong if we're like they're sitting up there untitled?
So you're a title terrorist.
Not on purpose. I mean,
but they should be numbered correctly when they're up there.
They say number 1 and number 2.
No, why? They should just have the date at least. The date. The way I was doing it is date 1 and then, or the date for 1 and then the date 2 for the second one.
What?
So when you uploaded them, one of them just had the date stamp, and then the other one had the date stamp, and then the number 2 at the end. So I assumed that the one with the number 2 was the one that came second, and therefore did them in that order.
What else would it be?
Well, I mean, I'm just you know what they say about assumption being the mother of all clock ups, but I mean, apparently that is what you meant. So. Anyway,
don't you think you could put it up as episode blank instead of number, like date and number?
I could. Does anyone know what episode number we're on?
No.
Exactly. So then there's that. 1920. Yeah, I'll do 21 and 22 as we today, because we only have one more, right? So it'll be 20, and then I'll do 20, and then the date stamp, and then 21 and the date stamp.
Right,
sounds
so
like a good plan.
PPS. Go get those James spells. They should hit close to what the magic bow spell does, but at a fraction of the time to cast. Even worse, spells you get from Celia Town. Look around for chests through the town. Enemies don't attempt to dodge them. It's such a bullshit OP thing. All right.
I think we got some of those, didn't we?
The spells? It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. I think I would be using the spells if I did, though.
True.
I might not have the intelligence because I'm pumping vigor.
Dark Page, I watched the first episode of The Fall of House of Usher as well. I've finished it at this point, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's good. It drags a little bit in the middle, but overall it's pretty good. I'd say it's in that series. It's probably the second behind House on Haunted Hill, which I think.
Oh wait, I didn't know it was part of a different series.
Well, it's not. It's made by the same people.
Oh,
the people that made House on Haunted Hill, Midnight Mass, and whatever that one in England.
Never seen any of those.
Oh, really? You should watch House on Haunted Hill. It's really good, and that one's more spooky. So if you're running out of time to get Aaron to watch spooky stuff, that's a really good one, and she'll like it. It's good all the way through.
All right. So let's scroll up a little tiny more.
James didn't go up. Okay. I tried to get those shinies, but
where can you watch? Where can you watch this?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean the guy, the Midnight Mass. I remember that was really good. So that sounds like.
Oh, really? That's the one that people like the least, and I think it's pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, but House on Haunted Hill is really good.
So
yeah, nice.
Dark Page has timestamped a requested replay. I don't remember the exact thing, but I remember. I think it was Morgan that said, "Watch the clip," and we'll see what it was.
5650.
Is that right?
I think that's what he said. Yep, 5650. Nailed it.
This guy's gonna probably kill me.
There we go. I got the. Now we can tag team. Just stay alive. I'm coming. Just run.
Oh, he got me.
Oh yeah, that guy gets right back up.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Wait,
yeah, it was just him falling, but I thought
Yeah.
that he was. I thought that he died.
James.
Just run.
Oh, he got me.
Yeah, James is
the
the
mod-
non-factor in this fight.
Wait.
Okay. Looks like an animation reset glitch caused by the enemy sliding down the side of the rock the golem was on, which happened the same time Morgan's hit registered. That is a bit cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, it looked like it because like normally they stand up like that when they die.
It made the noise as well, right? Like,
Yeah,
we don't need to watch it again, I suppose.
but it's because I staggered him at that moment,
Well, this guy's gonna.
so that he can stand up and then sit down again.
There we go. I got the. Now we can
Yeah, that was the sound,
tag
right?
team. Just stay alive. I'm coming.
Although he does have a,
Just run.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, the fact that I can't run through him, I should have known better.
He had the little white lock-on dot still as well.
Yeah,
Hey ho, mistakes happen. It was a bit of
Yeah.
a weird animation glitch.
and I was just trying to desperately to go save James before he died, as I do.
Not all heroes wear capes. Kamikaze Ice
James
says,
won't even wear a cape, even though he says he can. He's totally capable of doing it, but I haven't seen it yet.
it's in my costume bag. Is the problem? I got multiple capes actually. One black one, and one. It looks kind of like a Superman cape, but it has like some insurance company written on there.
Well, next time you get it out, you should just send us a picture. Because I mean, to be fair, if he puts a cape on, he's that close, sandwiched between his wall and his camera that you're not going to see it anyway. So I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
what's the point?
Should we do like a sexy GameFront calendar, and you can just wear the cape, and you can do like a looking over the shoulder thing, or we can definitely tell that you're not wearing any pants. For sure.
I mean, we do need to raise money desperately, so a calendar sounds like a great plan.
Mine will just be my beer belly up on a counter, and I'll be pouring beer on top of it. It'll just be a
Beautiful.
close up of my belly button with beer
That's-
just splashing everywhere.
That's what people want to say.
Kamikaze says, "I've had some AI SpongeBob SquarePants rap tracks stuck in my head. You will never see Squidward the same way. Artist Glorb, track Killcam. There's a story across the videos. Killcam is one of the most recent ones. Obviously, we can't look at that now, but as a SpongeBob SquarePants fan, I'll have to check it out later.
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, this sucks. This video clip, I'm sure, sucks bad. I was just going to beat this boss, and my game crashed.
Oh yeah, I remember your game crashed.
Because it was a...
Just focus. You don't need to explain yourself right now. Get away from. Keep going. Run away.
Oh, my game crashed.
Yeah, you're just running.
I like the way that it's like frozen
my
everything
game
for Morgan, and he's.
That was my last hit opportunity.
Beautiful.
Maybe when you died it crashed. Are you just frozen running in place?
My whole game's off. I can't see anything.
I
like the way the boss just
Just
stopped
shut my
too.
game down.
defeat. There it is.
That is bizarre, isn't it?
I think
Very
I should get a boss kill for that.
You didn't kill him.
Oh yeah.
would've.
By the way, apparently, Pill gave an update somewhere. It was where was it? Oh, Morgan's at 35 final kills, while James is at 11. So that's a
Great.
3-to-1 ratio and change.
That's about right.
It's about right.
Then Kamikaze...
Oh, what happened there?
Wait, we still didn't get the thing near the meteorite staff? All right, we're going back.
I think
Morgan could do Cinqueda dagger plus claw mark seal or dual Erd steel daggers. Really good with sacred or flame art infusions and still be more effective than James. Any build. 30-35. James, if you're 70 only gonna live to 65. What?
We got to see that clip. 30-35?
We're talking about how they slipped, and we had a great time with that couple hanging out, and then a mom and a son, and the son was probably.
It's open.
All right. Oops. hit the wrong button. And we were hanging out with them, and there's just in this really awesome area only the. I don't think this is the right timestamp.
It's 35, wasn't it? Oh, I'm a bit early.
30,
I
35.
thought you said 35 as opposed to 35.
Rock, but there's no one there.
Yeah.
And then this other guy comes up, and I have
It's still the wrong. It's 30, 35.
Yeah, 30, 35.
Ah,
Not 35.
I thought you said 35. I'm confused.
I did. I said 30, 35. Every time I say 30, I
Sorry.
also have to say 35.
So most people like get glaucoma when they're like 60 years old, 70 years old, and then you just take eye drops for the rest of your life, which is you probably only gonna live to like 65.
60. Wait, if you're 70 years old, you'll probably only live till you're 65.
60, you can only live like 5 more years. No, it's so I guess it's just
Wow.
Dumb. Hell no. If you're 70, you're only going to live till you're like 65.
I said 60, 70 years old, then you're gonna live to 65, meaning you'll live probably like 5 years after that, because that's old.
70,
there's no
so
way you're
70,
gonna live that long.
75.
70, 75, yeah.
What? That's not what you said.
It's pretty much what I said.
We just listened to it, James.
I said most people get glaucoma when they're 60 or 70 years old. So you're only going to live like 5 more years. So you'll die at like 65, as in if you got it at 60.
And if you got it at 70,
And you'd live to
75.
Yeah.
That's the part that made it funny. Is you didn't say that.
Whatever.
Jorgen, what does the blue line mean?
Oh no, I junked up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm all empty. Yep, there I am doing it.
You tried to cast with the blue line through.
Oh man.
How did you make that mistake, Morgan?
I've never seen that before.
Well, I'm trying to keep both of us alive. A lot of pressure on me.
And it's helpful when you have no blue to try to cast something. I was almost poisoned.
Watch
Where
it again.
my question is, where are you? Where
Probably
are you
dead.
where this is happening?
Oh, I'm shooting him. Look at that.
Yeah, you're just up there
Oh,
out
there
of the
it
way
is.
where you're safe. Like, yeah. You're being a
I'm
cowardly,
ranged.
cowardly Jimmy
Ranged.
James. You're
I'm
being a
ranged.
coward.
I'm deranged.
You are deranged. I agree. Well, boys, we've done it again. It's another fan mail in the bag, I believe.
Not bad. We really did it all the way through to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any closing remarks?
No closing remarks.
No, we got to get to work.
I'm gonna
I
get
gotta go to the
work.
bathroom because this
Well,
stream goes so long. With
it's-
the amount
yeah.
of coffee I drink, it's always an emergency at the end.
All right, well, we're
Spells for
gonna go.
jabs, yeah. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll do both of the spells: the meteorite staff spell and the underground cave spell out of Liarnia. I know where both those are, but James will tell us where they're at.
Great.
Sounds great. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for the Halloween live stream.
Halloween.
Ooh.
Spooky pumpkin, dum dum dum.
Scary skeleton. Spooky, scary